All right, guys, welcome back to Flatbuster here. I want to get something off my chest here. Is I watched Father of the Bride, um, the remake. I watched Father of the Bride uh, on Sunday, so just a couple of days ago. So it's still fresh in my mind, and I loved it. I had some issues with it. On Letterboxd, I gave it a 4 stars, um, but I have some issues with it that I want to address, because I wrote a long lengthy review on my letterbox, and maybe some people didn't get it, and it's not really hate, but there are some issues that I had with it, and before any of that is said, I want to take a moment to recognize how wonderful Father of the Bride is, and its cheesiness in all the right places. It is a very cute movie. I really enjoyed it. I had no issues with as far as the story is concerned, the pacing, none of that. It's something that you should definitely check out, and it's definitely something you should watch. Does it have the charm that is Steve Martin? No, it doesn't. Andy Garcia makes it his own, though. Andy Garcia is wonderful. Um, the mom from the 90s, Father of the Bride, falls by the wayside. I don't even remember her name, but I will say this. Um, the mom here, who is played by Gloria Estefan, does not fall by the wayside. Gloria Estefan is a force to be reckoned with, both musically and in here, acting wise. So yes, watch it. Don't let my comments here dissuade you, right? Like I said, it's a great movie. Watch it. It's cute. It hits the right notes. And what's wonderful about this film is that there is a passion behind it, as far as making this a Latino, a Hispanic movie. Yes, they casted a lot of Hispanic actors and actresses. Like I said, Andy Garcia. Um, you have Isabel Merced, Gloria Estefan, right? And it's wonderful, and I love that, and I love that there's a rich Latino culture behind it. You're talking about Cubans and Mexicans, right? So some of the most proud, biggest cultures, that we have here in the United States, right? It's based in Miami, so obviously a huge Cuban influence. And then you have the guy that she's marrying, the groom to be, he's from Mexico. The issue that I had with all that, the only issue that I had with that, is that even though they were Hispanics, they were white Hispanics, white skinned Hispanics, and that's not taken away from anything, But as far as like Mexican is concerned, or Cubans concerned, we have a lot of different colors of skin. Obviously we have white skin, we have dark skin, we have all shades of of colors is what's involved in Hispanic and Latino culture. And there are a couple of essays or papers that I've read over the years, that even within our own culture there exists some sort of racism. White skinned Mexicans look down upon dark skinned Mexicans. You know, white skinned Cubans and dark skinned Cubans, Puerto Ricans, what have you. And you could look at it throughout the Mexican soap operas, like telenovelas, where usually it is the rich family in a telenovela is usually lighter complected, and then the darker complected individuals is the maid, is the servant, is the ranch hand. They play a secondary and a minor role in these Spanish telenovelas. And so that's what this reminded me of, to be honest. You have two rich families. You have a rich Mexican family, you have a rich Cuban family, and they were light complected. Uh, and there was no dark skinned, Hispanic actor or actress that played it. And it just, as a person who is a little bit darker than your average bear, it's it's fine. Like I said, the culture was there, everything was there. I just wish that they could have gotten, you know a darker, you know somebody in the main cast or even supporting character, even even Jess, said to me like, that guy doesn't look Mexican, which the groom to be. I was like, yeah, I was like born in Mexico, Mexico City, and she was like, okay, weird, okay, but again, don't let that take away from your enjoyment of this film. It was just my little issue that I had, and it's again, it's I'm not going to minimize it and say it's minor, but it's just mine, just based upon the way that I grew up and the way I saw things. But anyways, Father of the Bride 2022 version. Watch it. It is great. It is wonderful. Great representation of Mexican and Cuban culture. Miami at its finest. Go see it. And again, everybody, thank you so much for liking, following, commenting on our things, subscribing to our channel. Both Tony and I have TikToks where we're doing different things almost every day. So go ahead and give us a follow there. Links will be down in the description below when Tony puts those up. So again, thank you so much for watching, and have a nice night. Peace.